Historic figures everyone should know. By history as biography. Martin Luther was a German monk, theologian, and religious reformer who played a crucial role in the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century. He was born in Eilben, Germany, in 1483 and received a classical education before entering the monastery of the Augustinian hermits in 1505. Luther was a deeply religious and contemplative man who struggled with his own sense of guilt and unworthiness. In 1515, he became a professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg and began to question many of the practices and teachings of the Catholic Church. One of the main issues that Luther had with the Church was the sale of indulgences, which were essentially certificates that promised to reduce the amount of time a person spent in purgatory after they died. He believed that this was a corrupt practice that gave people a false sense of security and absolved them of their sins without truly repenting. In 1517, Luther wrote his famous 95 Theses, which outlined his objections to the sale of indulgences and other practices of the Catholic Church. He nailed these theses to the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church, which was a common way for scholars to publicize their ideas and engage in debate. Luther's theses quickly gained popularity and were translated into German, which allowed them to reach a wider audience. They sparked a widespread debate about the teachings of the Church and eventually led to the Protestant Reformation. Luther's ideas about salvation, faith, and the authority of the Church were in stark contrast to the teachings of the Catholic Church. He believed that salvation could only be achieved through faith in Jesus Christ and that the Bible was the ultimate authority on matters of faith and practice. Luther also rejected the concept of purgatory and the veneration of saints and believed that the sacraments of the Church should be simplified. He also argued that the Church should be more democratic and less hierarchical, with priests and bishops being elected by the people. Luther's ideas were seen as heretical by the Catholic Church and he was excommunicated in 1521. He was also declared an outlaw by the Holy Roman Emperor, Charles V, and was forced to flee to Wartburg Castle for his own safety. While in hiding, Luther translated the Bible into German, which made it accessible to a wider audience and helped to spread his ideas about the Christian faith. He also wrote many other works, including hymns and catechisms, that became widely used by Protestant churches. Luther's ideas and teachings had a profound impact on the course of European history in the Christian Church. His reforms led to the formation of Protestant denominations, such as the Lutherans, and contributed to the decline of the Catholic Church's influence in Europe. Although Luther is often seen as a divisive figure, he is also remembered for his contributions to education and the arts. He believed that education was important for all people, not just the wealthy, and supported the establishment of schools and universities. He also had a passion for music and helped to introduce the use of vernacular languages in hymns and liturgical music. In conclusion, Martin Luther was a complex and influential figure who had a significant impact on the history of Christianity and the development of modern Europe. His ideas and reforms played a crucial role in the Protestant Reformation and continue to shape the beliefs and practices of many Protestant denominations today.